You nasty cow.
Boy!
Well, tell her. Well, why would you say something like that?
Oh, it's obvious.
Because it's true.
Because she's guilty.
Claire knows what she saw.
They were kissing.
It's childish and pathetic. Just pluck the worst thing you can think of out of the air and throw it at Sophie because you've got something to hide.
Can I just stop you there, Sally?
Sophie!
I can think of a lot worse things to be called.
Yeah, thank you, Julia.
I don't care what she is. I only care what happened to Addie.
She should have stayed in the loony bin where she belongs.
Sal?
Oh, dear.
Sophie, a lesbian? Really? I mean, just look at her.
My daddy's going to find out. I knew that she'd seen us. Yeah, well, so then what are we going to do, Sophie?
Don't worry about Claire. Everybody knows she gets mentally ill.
She's just upset, Mum, OK?
You don't need to be all Christian-y. She's got no right to go mudslinging.
Yeah, well, I'm sure mudslinging back isn't going to help either, Sal.
The police are onto her, Kevin. That's what it is. You watch.
Where's Ailey's carriage?
I think it's romantic. Teen love against the odds. Juliet and Juliet.
Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love?
I cried a tear, boo-boo-be-doo, for no one but you, boo-boo-be-doo.
Easy, Tiger. Hey, we've touched on a right karaoke gene there, haven't we?
Do you know what's going on?
Sophie.
No Sean either. Maybe they've eloped.
Who's it?
Your sister is not a lesbian, whatever Claire Flaming Peacock says.
They're all talking about us. Yeah, but Sophie, look, Shan, we have got to go in there. And you know why? Because if we don't, it's going to look like we've actually done something wrong. Then we're just going to have to keep denying everything, aren't we? We're not going to be able to see each other as much. I meant they'd think that it was us that had her. I suppose I could just go back to Southport. Don't say that. Sophie! The choir's in! Come on! Haley's on her way! Come on! Come on, Sophie! Oh, now, listen. What Claire is saying is true. Oh, no, it was a lie. Well, I was just going to say... Well, don't. I just want to go home. It's like no one's known me for the last 4 years. Like, none of that kind.
They're idiots.
You let them say that about me! Call me mad, say I'd hurt a child, Claire, when all I was trying to do was get to the truth. I saw you with Sean that night. No, Claire, we never hurt Addie, though. But you stood there and let them call me a liar. Some Christian. Shame on you. Shame on you.
And you should be running! You should be running faster! Hey!
Thank you. I believe it is my duty as groom to thank the bridesmaids, Fizz and Becky. I doubt that two bridesmaids have ever, in the sweep of history, put such supreme and imaginative effort into transporting the bride through her marriage. First, may I say, you both look... well, you look. You're still...
Like a couple of navvies.
Yeah, we smell like a couple of navvies and all. Hey, to Stinky, blotchy.
To Stinky and Blotchy.
Stinky and blotchy.
It is 11 years since we last registered to be married, and we were informed that we could not. We have remained still, and the world has turned to meet us. My message to you, Hayley, is this. The world can change its rules, its laws, and its opinions as frequently as it chooses. But I will remain standing beside you. That will not change.
Something. I know the bride doesn't normally, and I wasn't going to, but I had a little moment sat on that daft contraption with these two nearly bursting their lungs. And I thought to myself, why did I make such a big fuss? We were happy before. Is it really so important to do this whole legal thing and make a big song and dance? I'd got so hung up on how we'd prove that we were, well, I don't know, like anybody else, just knowable, I suppose. What Becky and Fizz did for me today, and John and Ches and all of you, and when all of you just cheered now when they said that we're husband and wife at last. I thought, it's not normal I feel today. It's lucky and special. I'm really spoiled, so thank you, thank you.
I think it's time for that right good song and dance that Hayley was on about. So, if the happy couple would like to make their way to the dance floor, please.
Have you got a show cue in it? Happy couple. Shut up. It's a joke. It's better than Chesney's anyway. Oi, Gobby. I beg your pardon. Chesney were great. Oh, bless. Anyway, I love lesbians. The more the better. The less the competition. Just a perfect day. Do we have to stop here?
Claire's gone now.
Oh, come on. I reckon we can sneak out.
But Dad, I'm staying. What?
Rita, sit. No. Norris, it's Roy on Hayley's day.
Why don't you run Sean home, Kevin?
You take it, you've not had a drink.
Oh, I'm ready for one now.
No, it's all right. I'll get the bus.
Oh, it's all right, love. I'll go and get my car keys.
You're not really going back to Southport, are you? Don't know. Are you this ashamed of us?
Right, come on, love.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, for heaven's sake, give her a hug. Nobody here thinks you're not normal.
I'll see you later.
Don't let it get to you, Soph. Oh, I know your mum can be a bit over the top sometimes, but listen. If it did happen that night, you can tell me, you know.
You mean?
I mean, you're my little girl, and I'll stand by you. That'll make me turn my back on you. But sometimes stuff happens, and, well, if you don't say anything straight away, it just gets harder and harder to. So, if anything did happen to Addie on your watch, I'd know it was an accident, because I know you better than anyone.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. And that's what I said. If you want to tell me, was Addie okay while I was with you?
Yeah, He was. How many more times? Dad. You know what you were saying before? About how you know me? You don't.
So something did happen that night?
No. No, we've had it.
Eh?
And people shouldn't think bad of Claire. You know, it's been so stressful.
She shouldn't hit out. Telling lies.
She didn't. So sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, please don't hate me, Dad.
Hey, tell me what it is, sweetheart. If I don't know, I can't help.
Me and Shan, what Claire said, it's true.